Hello, everyone. A very, very warm welcome to yet another session of the Story Not series. I am Nupur Aggarwal from StoryWeaver.
Hi, I'm Shalini from the Magic Tree, and today, being the last session of Story Not series, we have got for you a folk tale from the land of five rivers. Can you guess? Yes, it is Punjab. So today we will be telling a story, a folk tale from Punjab.
Hi, I'm Priya Muthukumar from Storypur, and stay till the story session ends, because at the end of the story, we are going to be telling you all about the twists, turns, tangle experiences of our Story Not journey so far.
Okay, so now that we heard Shalini tell us all that it is a folk tale from Punjab. So before we dive into the story, let me ask you, what comes to your mind when you think about Punjab? Yes, what comes to your mind when you think about the beautiful state of Punjab? So till we get your answers to us, let me ask Priya. Priya, have you ever been to Punjab?
No, not yet. Not yet. Nupur?
Okay, how about you, Shalini?
Oh yes, and I love the whole culture, the food, the folk songs, and of course my favorite Kada Prasad in the Gurdwara. So yeah, that's one of my favorite things at the Golden Temple. Yeah.
The Golden Temple reminds me of a work trip to Amritsar. We visited the Golden Temple, and yes, the prasad we had. But when I think of Punjab, all I can dream of is those big aloo parathas, the giant size with butter, and the tall glasses of sweetened lassi. So here we have some answers. Some comments in the comment box. Somebody says that Punjabi khana is what I like. Bhangra. Okay. I have my Chetali with us, I think, here, who says lassi. Okay. All right. So, bhangra, khana, lassi, kada prasad, aloo paratha.
Paratha, I know. Paratha. Everybody loves paratha.
Yeah.
So tempting.
Yes, Priya?
That's so tempting.
It is.
Yeah.
But let's not dream of food right now. Let's get into the story. Okay, so whoever is watching us, please get your forefingers and your thumb together, because for this story, you have to travel with us to the land of Punjab. So can you repeat after me? Dur, dur, chali, ye, dur, dur, dur. Can we do that? Dur, dur, chali, ye, dur, dur, dur. One more time. Dur, dur, chali, ye, dur, dur, dur. And yes, now we are in the wheat field of Punjab. Along the field stood a tall gulmohar tree in its full bloom. And if you and I were standing right under that tree, we would have smiled, looking at those bright, beautiful red and yellow orange flowers that adorned that tree. And on that gulmohar tree lived Munni, a sparrow. Munni had built a nest on that tree, and she had laid 3 eggs in it. And like all mother birds, she was guarding her eggs fiercely and waiting for the eggs to hatch and her babies to come out. And then, one bright morning, when Munni woke up, she saw a sudden flash of black. Munni let out a startled chirp. For Munni had spotted Kaka the crow. Kaka was a village bully. He would bully everyone, trouble and tease all the birds and creatures around him. And when Munni looked at Kaka, she understood that Kaka was coming to eat her eggs. And just then Kaka arrived. Munni, move away, for all have come to eat your eggs. And what did Munni say?
Well, Munni might be a little tiny sparrow, but she sure was a clever one. When she sensed the evil plans of Kaka, she immediately chirped back and she said, "Oh, Kaka, oh, so handsome, Kaka. You're the most handsome crow in the village, Kaka. And you want to eat my eggs? I am so lucky." But Kaka, what's that there on your beak? It looks very dirty. And for a handsome crow like you, this dirty beak doesn't look good at all. Why don't you go and wash your beak and I'll wait for you here? Well, Kaka had big pride and he did not like this idea of him being looking dirty because he used to consider himself the most handsome crow in the village. So Kaka thought, okay, it is time for me to go and wash my beak. But where should I go? What should I do? Can you help Kaka find out where should he go and clean or wash his beak? Can you let us know in the comments box? Yes, he wants to wash his beak because he looks dirty, and as per Munni, yes, and as per Munni, it is very, very dirty. So can you let us know where will he go to wash his beak? What should he do? Okay, Monu says water. River, says Vivek. Rachita has just joined now. So, okay. River, yes, absolutely, absolutely. Let's find out what happened in the story. So, Kaka, the crow, he flapped open his wings, his beautiful charcoal black wings, and Kaka, uda re, uda re, uda. Kaka, uda re, uda re, uda. Can you all join with us? Kaka, uda re, uda re, uda. Kaka, uda re, uda re, uda.
So Kaka flew, looking here and there, flapping his charcoal black wings, searching for a cool blue stream. And yes, he found a stream with gurgling water. Clean and clear they looked. Kaka stopped beside the stream and said, "Oh, stream dear, I'm Kaka here. Oh, stream dear, I'm Kaka here. I want to wash my beak to eat Munni's beak and loudly caw, Kah, 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 for everyone to hear and know that I am the most handsome crow, that I am the most handsome crow." Well, Stream listened very patiently and then said, the stream also realized that he too wanted to save Munni's eggs. And the stream for a minute stopped and roared and said, "No, do not dip your dirty beak into my clean and clear water because the water is going to become dirty. Now go, Kaka, go. Get a cup, fill the cup with water and dip your beak. Go," roared the stream. Well, did Kaka have any choice? Nothing at all. So Kaka rose, opened his big coal-black wings and flapped and flew in search of that cup. Parandan, parandan, parande sendran. Parandan, parandan, parande sendran. Join me. Parandan, parandan, parande sendran.
All right. So he flew with his charcoal black wings spread wide. And soon Kaka landed at a potter's shed. And once again, in a very commanding voice, he looked at the potter and said, "Oh, potter dear, this is Kaka here. I want you to make me a cup so that I can fill that cup with water from the stream, wash my beak in it, go and eat Munni's eggs, and then I'm going to call loud and clear, ah, 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 so that everybody can know and hear that I, the Kaka, I am the most handsome crow." The potter just looked at Kaka and said, "Kaka, you have come to me for a cup? Well, I can certainly make you one. But there is a problem. All the mud that I had is over. If only you can get me some mud, I can make you a cup." Kaka scratched his head. First, Munni asked him to go wash his beak. Stream asked him to get a cup, and now the potter wants him to get mud. But did he have a choice? No. So once again, Kaka, the handsome Kaka, he flapped his charcoal black wings and he flew and he flew and he flew. Once again, join us. He flew and he flew and he flew. And where did he go next? Shalini.
Well, he flew and he flew and he flew in search of mud. And then he spotted a dry field, and that's where he landed. And he looked at the field and he said, "Oh, field dear, this is Kaka here. I need some mud for potter to make a cup for me so I can fill it with water and clean my beak so I can eat Munni's eggs. And then I will call loudly, "Cow, cow, cow," and let everyone know that I am the most handsome crow." Well, the field suspected Crow's evil plan, and it said to the crow, "Oh, Kaka, oh dear Kaka, you see I'm all dry and baked here, and monsoon has still not come. So why don't you go and find something sharp to dig me up, and then you can take all the mud." Kaka said, "Okay, so now I have to go and find something sharp to dig up the field?" So Kaka once again, because he was hungry and he wanted to eat Munni's eggs, so once again he flapped open his charcoal black wings, and Kaka, "Uda re uda re uda, Kaka uda re uda re uda. Kaka uda re uda re uda, Kaka uda re uda re uda."
So, dear friends, what do you think? Where do you think Kaka went next? Where was he going to get that sharp thing? And what is that sharp thing going to be? Come on, shoot. Let's hear your answers. Chat box. Let's see. So what is that sharp thing going to be to dig the mud? Let's see who's going to be the first one.
Sohini says crow will dig with his beak.
Oh, okay. Right. Anything else?
Maybe knife. Okay. Chetali says knife.
Knife. Okay. One more answer. Let's see. Okay. Right. Then we'll just jump back into the story. Okay. Right. So, Kaka flew, flapping his charcoal black wings, searching here and there in the deep green forest for something sharp to dig the mud with. And yes, he did find a deer with sharp horns. He stopped by the deer with big eyes and said, "My friend, oh dear, and Kaka here. My friend, oh dear, and Kaka here. I will need your horns to dig the mud, to be given to the potter, to be made into a cup, to be filled with water, to wash my beak, to munch on Munni's eggs, and loudly for me to caw, for everyone to hear and know that I am the most handsome crow, that I am the most handsome crow," he proclaimed loudly. Now wait. The deer rolled her big black eyes and listened to all of this patiently and said, now the deer also wanted to save Munni and her eggs. Don't forget that. "You know what, Kaka? How are you planning to take my horns when I'm still alive?" Well. That's when Kaka realized that he had to kill the deer in order to take the horns, and he could not do it, and he needs someone's help. And who is that someone going to be? And Kaka had to fly again. He flapped open his big charcoal black wings and he flew. Parandan, parandan, parande senjan. Parandan, parandan, parande senjan. Parandan, parandan, parande senjan.
And he flew and he flew and he flew, trying to look for someone who could help him kill the deer. Well, it seemed luck was by his side that day, and he spotted two white dogs. He swooped down, he stood right in front of the dogs, and he said, "Oh, dogs dear, this is Kaka here. I want you to come with me to help me kill the deer. And once the deer is dead, I'm going to take his sharp horns and go and dig the mud, give that mud to the potter. The potter will then make me a cup. In that cup, I'm going to fill water from the stream, wash my beak, go and eat Munni's eggs. And then I'm going to call loudly, so that everybody knows and they hear that I am the most handsome crow." The dogs also wanted to save Munni's eggs, and the dogs too made an excuse. "Kaka, don't you realize it's such a hot and humid day, and killing a deer, well, it is a lot of work. But if only you can get us some nice frosty fresh milk, we can come and help you kill the deer." Fresh, frothy milk? Where am I supposed to get that from? "We don't know," said the dogs. "Just get us some fresh, frothy milk so that we can drink that, become strong, get that energy to come with you to kill the deer." So Kaka thought for a while, and then he decided to go in search of milk. So once again he rose high, flapping his charcoal black wings, and with that Kaka flew and he flew and he flew. He flew and he flew and he flew. And I'm sure you have joined us. Come on, let's fly with Kaka. He flew and he flew and he flew. He flew and he flew.
Well, when Kaka was flying, he knew where to find milk. He sure knew that. That was the buffalo in the village. So he flew back to the village where in the farm the buffalo was tied and she was chewing on the hay. That's when Kaka spotted her and he flew down and he said, "Oh, buffalo dear, this is Kaka here. Can I take your milk for dogs to feed so then they can help me to kill the deer whose horn I need to dig up the mud for Potter to give so he will make a cup for me so I can fill water in it and clean my beak. And after that, I'll eat Munni's eggs and then I'll loudly caw, 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 for everyone to know that I am the most handsome crow. Well, now Buffalo also did not want for Kaka to eat Munni's eggs. So Buffalo said, "Oh, Kaka, can you see? I'm chewing on this dry hay. So if you can get me some nice green, juicy grass, I am ready to give you my milk." Kaka was like, "Now I have to go and find grass." But poor Kaka, what choices did he have? So once again, he flapped open his charcoal black wings and Kaka, uda re uda, Kaka, uda re uda. Kaka, uda re uda, Kaka, uda re uda.
So Kaka flew and flew and flew. Yeah, flapping his charcoal black wings, searching for fresh green grass from a dry land to a grassland. And yes, he spotted a patch of fresh green grass. He stopped by the patch and he said, "Oh, grass, dear, and Kaka here. Oh, grass, dear, and Kaka here. Will you come with me to feed the buffalo who's hungry, whose milk I need to feed the dogs with, whose help I need to kill the deer, whose horn we need to dig the mud to be given to the potter, who's going to make the cup to be filled with water. And I'm going to wash my beak and munch on Munni's eggs and loudly caw, 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 for everyone to hear and know that I am the most handsome crow, that I am the most handsome crow." Now, who was listening to this very intently? The grass. The grass looked at Kaka and whispered very patiently, "So how are you planning to cut and take me?" Well, the grass also wanted to protect Munni's eggs, you see. That's when Kaka realized, and grass was ready to help. "Go get a sickle now," the grass said. And Kaka did not have a choice. Well, he flapped open his wings and he began to fly. Before you're wondering why I'm saying these words in Tamil, in a Punjabi folktale, after all, we are a diverse country, right? Parandan, parandan, parande sendran. Parandan, parandan, parande sendran.
Okay, so before we move ahead, let me ask you. Kaka now needs a sickle to cut the grass. Where is he going to go? Who will give him a sickle? Okay, and I can see the love pouring in. The comment box is just getting so lively and full. And I'm sure I'm going to quickly get the answers to this question as well. Sohin is saying, poor grass. Okay, so Janaki says that it's going to be a gardener who's going to give Kaka a sickle. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your comment. Grass cutter, says Kishan. Sohini says a farmer. Okay. A blacksmith. Okay. Mr. Aggarwal says blacksmith. And Tripti says farmer. So let me take you back to the story. So Kaka now had to go looking for a sickle. Let me see where he lands. So he flew and he flew and he flew. He flew and he flew and he flew. And he landed at a blacksmith's house. Yes, some of you were correct. He landed at a blacksmith's house and he looked at the blacksmith. And once again, in a very commanding voice, he said, "Oh, blacksmith dear, this is Kaka here. You have to give me a sickle. With that sickle, I'll cut the grass, feed that grass to the buffalo, and the buffalo will give me a nice fatty milk, which I will feed to the dogs. The dogs will drink the milk and become strong, and then they would come and help me kill the deer whose sharp horns I will take to dig the mud. The mud I'm going to give to the potter. The potter will make me a cup. In that cup, I'm going to fill water from the stream, wash my beak, go and eat Munni's eggs. And then I'm going to call loudly, so that everybody knows that I, the Kaka, am the most handsome crow. And well, what did the blacksmith say? The blacksmith too wanted to save Munni's eggs. And the blacksmith said, Kaka, you have come to me for a sickle. Certainly I can make you one, but I need a little help from you. Kaka was all excited. He was, after all, going to get Munni's eggs. He was looking forward to eating them. And he looked at the blacksmith and said, tell me, what can I do for you? Nothing much. Just take this piece of iron and keep it in the furnace behind my house. Can you do that, Kaka? Oh, certainly I can do that. And Kaka was in a great rush. He grabbed the piece of iron in his beak and he flew and he flew and he flew. He flew and he flew and he flew. He flew as fast as he could. And there he stood right outside the furnace. And what happens next?
Well, Kaka was very excited. Like Sohini said, what a long journey for an egg. Yes. And now he couldn't wait for it because now he was about to get what he finally wanted. So in all that hurry, he quickly opened the door of the furnace. And once he did that, a strong wind of gush of wind came and he was thrown backwards on the coal. And when he was thrown on the coal, his tail caught fire, and that's when he shouted, "Oh, mera punja sadya, mera punja sadya, mera punja sadya," which in Punjabi meant, can you guess? Mera punja sadya? Yeah, bechara crow. Yes, that's right. So in Punjabi, it means my tail got burned. And then he said, my tail got burned. My tail got burned. Oh no, my tail got burned. My pride.
My tail got burned, my tail got burned, my tail got burned. He sobbed, he wept. Oh no, my pride, he cried. It broke his heart into 1,000,000 pieces. Oh no, he cried. It broke his ego into another 1,000,000 pieces. His image was broken into another 1,000,000 pieces. Everybody thought that I was a handsome crow. Now how do I face all of them? Oh no, he cried. No, I don't want Munni's eggs. I don't want anyone's eggs. I'm just going away from here. I'm flying away, away, away from here. Never to come back. My tail is burnt. My tail is burnt. Parandan, parandan, parande senjan, parandan, parandan, parande senjan, parandan, parandan, paran, the senjan.
So he flew away. He left Punjab forever. Or did he return? We don't know. So what do you think? Where did Kaka go? Where did he fly away? Can I hear your answers on the comment box? We all are wondering, all three of us, where did Kaka go once he left Punjab, once he flew out of Punjab? Don't do this with Kaka, bichara Kaka. Sohini's heart is going out to Kaka. Oh, Sohini, we can feel the pain too. Okay. River. Okay, Samchita, if that's how you pronounce your name, that's a very intelligent answer. Of course, somebody with the burnt tail will straight away head to the river, wondering, okay, Jyoti also says it's going to be a river. This is where he landed. Flew away to Pakistan, says Munira. Chetali says Okay, I know Chetali lives in Bangalore. She's saying, come to Bangalore, Kaka, come to me. And Mr. Aggarwal again says that it's going to be Hyderabad. So I think everybody is feeling bad for Kaka and calling them to their respective. This is quite a funny one. Okay, one more question I'll put forward to you. What did he do with the burnt tail? Now that his tail is burnt, what do you think happened next? What did he do with it? Okay,
What do you think?
He's taking Kaka to Delhi, another state, India. So we have so many answers.
They still want Kaka to come back and stay with them. So I think we have kind of built a nice connection for our audience for the Kaka, I guess.
Yeah.
With so many inputs, we can certainly weave another story for all of us. Yeah, but that story will be for some other day. So with this, we come to the end of this folktale from Punjab, written and beautifully illustrated by Natasha Sharma. Yes, she's the author and illustrator too of this folktale, Kaka and Munni. And the book has been published by Pratham Books.
Well, with this, it's a wrap of our first edition of Story Not. We hope that you like the stories we have chosen for you, right from the very first session where we brought a classic satire from 1904, followed by a delicious surprise with Draw and Tell story for you, and again followed by celebrating the languages with a bilingual story by Nupur and Priya, and ending with this folktale from Punjab. We really hope that you enjoyed the whole series, and we would like to know how did you like it, and do leave us your comments in the comments box. It will be really nice for us to go through your comments, and we hope that you found the stories interesting enough, twisted enough, tangled enough, and we were able to untangle it for you.
Yeah. So, dear friends, don't you see? Stories and tales are full of knots and tangles. They are meant to be untangled, right? But they also get entangled. So we did our best untangling some of them. Yes, a little bit of entangling also happened, but we did have a jolly good time. All the three of us, Nupur, Shalini, and myself, right? I hope all of you had fun listening to us the same way we did, sharing the stories with you all, a part of us with you, right? Nupur.
And it was not just the stories that had their fair bit of knots and tangles. We faced some technical glitches too, but we're so happy that we had your support. So just a short story of what happened. So when we decided to go ahead with the Story Not series, we chose a virtual platform from which we decided to broadcast the session on our Facebook page. And the first session, it did go live, but within 2 or 3 days, whoosh, the session vanished. It's really a mystery for the three of us. Where did it go? Who took it away from us? But then we put our heads together, we worked harder, we chose another virtual platform, and from there we could successfully broadcast all the other episodes. So thank you so much, for being so supportive. And with this, we have to wrap up the first season of the Story Not series, but we promise to come back very, very soon with the second season with new stories and new collaborations. But request you to stay in touch with the three of us. You can like our Facebook pages, Storypur, The Magic Tree, and StoryWeaver, and do tell us what you would like us to bring to you in the next season of the Story Not series. For now, bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye from me. And thank you for all the lovely comments. We can see we're still getting these lovely comments from you. Thank you so much. And do let us know what kind of stories you would like to hear in the next season.
Bye. Vanakkam. This is Priya Muthukumar signing off from Storypur. And do not forget to keep those comments coming, which Nupur and Shalini had mentioned. Stay tuned. Let's stay in touch. Bye.